What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Is nudity or
like
language?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What do they? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is Hispanic.
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up, people? What's up, people? I was looking at a comment that I actually on my most recent video that I released, and it's just interesting to say the least. I have how is everybody doing today? I actually I don't know. Yeah, I had to hurry up and finish eating today. I don't know why I'm in a loss of words, but had to hurry up and finish eating today. It's Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday weekly stream. I'm sorry I missed the stream last Sunday. I was tired after I did the pancake and booze the week prior. But yeah, we're here. We're having a Sunday stream. If you don't know, every week I try to do a Sunday stream, and it's actually been it's been the day where I can actually do the stream and stuff like that. So yeah. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody weekend has been so far? I know the weekend's almost over. Time for spooky day. And I'm sorry guys, I totally forgot this year to do it's spooky day, you know. I totally forgot that this year and nobody actually corrected me. Lets me know how many people actually watched the beginning of the stream. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe and all that other good stuff, right? Dislike if you dislike and all that other good stuff. Yeah, it is afternoon. You're in Eastern. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it has been a week. So a little bit about the personal life that's going on now. So you guys know I've had politics scary enough. Do you know somebody wants politics? I saw the Hush just put out a video that somebody wants politics to be banned off of Twitch. I'm like, oh. I don't know, and I have seen like what's going on with Twitch. No matter where you stand on it, it's kind of like it's been kind of what's the best word for it? The firestorm that's going around with Twitch is intriguing to say the least. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna step on that landmine. I'm not gonna step on that line. And I'm broadcasting to Twitch right now. But I do think Twitch is acting more of a small business, having favorites and not applying stuff equally. Say what you want about YouTube, and I know a lot of people from the left gravitated to Twitch because it was a favorable environment, but it's starting to become more too favorable to some groups of people, and yeah, it's starting to become too favorable to Hassan. Let's just say it. It's starting to become too favorable to Hassan and the people who orbit around Hassan, and that's a fucking problem. They don't apply the rules equally. But it's not that it's on the left, because people accuse Twitter of that before Elon took over. And to an extent, yeah, Twitter was like that, and Blue Sky is like that. Let's be honest, Blue Sky is like that. The only reason why Instagram and Threads isn't like that is simply put, and I'm gonna be very honest, they have so much moderation on the Meta branded stuff that it's not really allowed to become that bad. The only reason why it's bad on Facebook is because, well, it's, I don't know how to say it without sounding bogus, because I still use it, and here's the word I say, bogus. But Facebook is just bad because so many old people use it. Mind you, I still use Facebook. But it's for the swingers groups. I mean, the playground enthusiast groups. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, yeah, Instagram and Threads will never get as bad as, it will never get extreme as you would actually get on platforms like Twitter, before and after Elon took it over. YouTube is, again, as bad as people like, claim it to be. It is more of the let everybody say things and just ban the craziness off of it. So again, it's not going to get as bad, but Twitch is, because people that are in charge have personal relationships or perceived personal relationships with, like, Hassan. Let's just be honest. Yeah, that they're acting more like a small mom and pop business that has their favorites, than the actual multimedia platform that they are. So, and you don't even, like, I know the conversation is about unbanning Destiny. You don't even have to unban Destiny. Just unban Vosh, because I think Vosh is banned from there. Or if he hasn't been banned from, if he has been unbanned, it's like they kept that very quiet. I would love to see the arguments between him and Hassan, but who am I kidding? They're captured by the same audience. So, anyway, speaking of, god damn it, yeah, we're gonna have a video on social media. This one's gonna be a little bit different, and I gotta actually have to do a part 2 to it. Also, I guess this will be I guess today is the video. The theme of today is the video of, like, people that can't get relationships. Okay, not one of them is not. One of them is not. Oh god. And I just also kind of, the reason why I was rushing. Let me just tell you guys of this. So, I was running my mouth. I was talking, because I'm charming. And I was talking with some people at the grocery store. I had already checked out, and I wasn't, like, interrupting their work. I feel I have to say that, but we were sitting back and talking for, like, the last 20 minutes of good horror movies and the games I like versus the games that they like. And it was like, it's funny, like, what's your favorite type of scary movie? I personally don't like the supernatural stuff because it's been done to death. I'm more of the monsters are where the humans all after all type of stuff. And yeah, that's the type of stuff that I like. And I was trying to explain that, and it was an interesting conversation. It was this one movie that he told me about, and I forgot the name of it so far. But it was fun. But let's get into let's get into some videos, right? So I don't want to be that person who always talks bad about social media and stuff like that. Um, it can be fun talking, oh, social media is bad, social media is this, and you guys actually heard my take on actually YouTube, and I want to see the expression. It's so many friends that I've encouraged to like start YouTube, like especially them being black or African American, but I've actually just been trying to push more people to actually get into YouTube, especially just to spread awareness of culture and stuff like that. That's one of the things that I've actually done. And two people that I was watching that brought this up because it was follow up to the video that they did. It was Admin Preach. They were talking about the second part of this video. So since I wanted to cover it, I went back and watched it first. Let's check it out. The problem with black YouTube.
Rubbing my brick on my friend to see how she reacts. She touched it. What the fuck? There's a problem with YouTube. Specific.
Okay. To be fair, I looked up this video, and the thing about this video, to be honest with you, that one is kind of a shock value. It's not just black people that's doing it. It was a prank that was being done. It was a prank that a lot of people were doing at the same time. But yeah, no, this is kind of a little clickbaity, and because I wanted to actually see the prank, but because some of these pranks are just set up and staged, and one of those that cat was doing it, you can tell it was staged. But let's continue. Let me make sure I have this. Okay, cool.
Specifically black YouTube. Black YouTube sucks. When it comes to black YouTube, I feel like there's two sides. There's one side with these amazing content creators like Corey X Kenshin, Berleezy, AMP, RDC, and many others. And then you got this other side with these creators that don't care about their content at all. All they care about is the money that comes with YouTube, and all their videos are just based around sexual things. One side is like that home.
Okay, so again, that's not fair. Again, I wanted to actually see this, right? Because that's actually not fair. You have politics creators like me. You have people, even though I don't agree with them, like FD Signifier, the whole cornbread tube bullshit. And I mean, like, there is a wide range of people. Now, is there a range of the 20v1s, which is like bullshit? But to be fair, you don't just see that with black creators. Pop the balloon, you don't just see that with black creators. It's just something that they're chasing the algorithm. And yeah, no, that happens. But let's continue.
Homemade burger that takes hours to make, and the other side is like that $2 McDonald's burger that tastes good for about 5 minutes, but the next day you feel like absolute. It's kind of like yin and yang, you know? And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about that other side of black YouTube, the terrible side. Now, when it comes to the black community and content creation, I feel like every single idea can't just be a normal idea, you know? There always has to be some sort of sexual spin to it. You can't just do a normal truth or dare. It has to be a freaky truth or dare. You can't just go on a blind date. It has to be a freaky blind date. The other day, I literally seen a video titled, "I put my freaky ass..."
Yeah, RCD world is awesome. They literally, I put my freaky ass parents on a black date. Yeah, no, even though RCD world, they use hood shit and hood language, and they do play into some stereotypes, but it's never in the sense of, haha, look at the ignorant black folks. It's, yo, this is our life. This is the hood. But some of these people, yeah, they play into stereotypes badly. But again, it's not just black creators, and I think that's kind of the sense and vibe that is just black creators that this is happening to. Or if he's like, no, you need to be model examples of the good black folks. Like, I would still have a problem with this video too. But let's go.
His parents on a blind date. We are getting to the point in content creation where we're putting our parents on blind dates and it has to be freaky. That is absolutely weird if I'm being honest with you. Another trend that's pretty big in the black community are 20v1s. These videos hit the black community.
See, and this is what I'm talking about.
Being honest with you. Another trend that's pretty big in the black community are 20v1.
It's not just black people. It's not just black people. That's the thing. And I know it's trashy TV. And has there been a history of like before YouTube and internet, like, oh yeah, UPN or the WB is black folks TV, and so we need to copy that. But again, it's one of those things where it's just like, you kind of taking the wrong example with this, but I don't know. Let's let them cook.
These videos hit the black community harder than crack in the 80s. I can't tell you how many black content creators I've seen milking the absolute life out of 20v1s. Now, if you don't know what a 20v1 is, well, it's basically like a speed dating show where 20 people speed date one person. And by the end of the show, that one person picks their favorite out of the 20 people. I'm pretty sure this video idea was like created.
But what if we want to date more than the one person out of the 20? All right, let's go.
By Jubilee, popularized by the Sidemen, and then the black community just took it by storm. Now don't get me wrong, there are some genuinely funny 20v1s out there, but then you got channels out here who are posting 20v1s every single week. For example, No Love Mar. Now if you don't know who No Love Mar is, well, he's a pretty big black YouTuber who has 1.44 million subscribers, but when you take a look at this man's channel, basically all of his videos are 20v1s.
So he hit the algorithm and he did the thing. He's not an example of all black creators, even all big black creators. Why are you castrating everybody to this? All right, let's go.
I wouldn't be surprised if this man changed his name to Cupid, the way he's helping out everyone find love. I wouldn't be surprised if this man did a 20v1 with the whole entire United States for his next video. Honestly, at this point, this man should put me in a 20v1 to help me find some action. Like, come on.
That's probably what it is. All right, let's go. Oh, none of these chicks. Where are they curves? This one right here got a little bit of curves, but that's because she's wearing like super high heels. Her shit is like at least 4 feet off the ground. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm tripping.
On. And what's crazy is that this man is so obsessed with 20v1s that he literally jumped another YouTuber because they made a 20v1 with Krishan Rock and he wanted to do that idea first. I mean, there's literally entire videos of him and his crew just pulling up to their studio, them beating up the other guys, and them taking the camera and the footage so it doesn't get uploaded to YouTube. Number one, what happened to Shame? Who genuinely wants to speed date the snaggletooth demon Krishan Rock? That woman is literally...
Is it because I'm old that I don't know who this person is? Is it because I'm old? I'm sorry. It's because I'm old. Not only that, like, is this you? This the outfit that you have on right now? They caught you in 4K. Is this video 4K? All right, let's go.
Literally the embodiment of a Neanderthal. And number two, why are you out here jumping other YouTubers because they're about to upload an idea before you? Just be more creative and make something other than 20v1s. And maybe you wouldn't have to resort to jumping people because they make the same style of content as you.
Wait, to be fair, I mean, like, it's just YouTube. Don't act like that didn't happen before when it was broadcast TVs or movies. Like, I mean, like, they just brought it into the new era. What am I watching? All right, let's go.
Imagine if Moist Critical got to a topic before me and I fought him because of that. Isn't that the stupidest thing ever? Like, it just doesn't make sense at all. And what's...
I mean, like, it probably is going to be like, I think Moist Critical actually does train. So I don't think you want to do that, dog. I don't think that's the fight you want. All right, let's go.
What's even worse is that before every 20v1 that this man does, he promotes this scam where apparently you're supposed to get $750 Cash App from clicking the link in the description, but you don't. It just takes you to one of those sites where they have you fill out all of those tedious surveys and you get nothing from them. I mean, there's literally entire videos on YouTube exposing these scams. He gets the money because he gets paid from people clicking the link, but you as a viewer, you get nothing because, I mean, why would Cash App just give you $750? They would be broke if they just decided to do that. It just shows how greedy of a YouTuber this man is, but I'm pretty sure that was already pretty evident. You also have this other YouTuber right here named Real X Sean, and basically a bunch of his videos are just 20v1s. I mean, nothing really else. But this man also, he spams that link in the description with that $750 Cash App that you're never gonna get. And then you got another 20v1 YouTuber right here named Ryan with the Sauce, and he also spams that link in the description with that $750 Cash App. And what's also
So go after that, dog. But you sitting here making a video talking about, oh, what's wrong with black YouTube? Like, actually make the case about the Cash App thing. Make the case that they're tricking people through these links. Make that case. But I'm sorry. Again, this doesn't seem like it's something just unique to black people. What? Like a group of people saw a come up and they're making videos for their audience, then have an issue with the audience that's watching them. I am telling you this. You get rid of this slop and it's going to be a new bucket to replace it. He's not even making any points, really. He's just saying, well, I don't like this person. I don't like this person. I don't like this person. I don't like this prank. Like I said, I went in and like, okay, how bad is this prank where it's, you know, just black people? I'm going to rub my brick on my friend. And the one black person that they had was the top because everybody searched for it. But all right, let's go. Let's continue.
so crazy about these 20v1 YouTubers is that there's literally no originality with any of them. The only difference is the people in the 20v1s. The intros are all the same. The editing is all the same. Hell, even the freaking personalities of all these YouTubers are all the same. Even the freaking scam in the video. They're all doing the same $750 Cash App scam. Even the scam in the video is the exact same. These dudes are literally made in a freaking laboratory, bro. Like they're just printed every single.
I mean, like, then have that complaint, man. Is this title just clickbait? Is this title just clickbait? I'm sorry, is this title just clickbait? All right, let's go.
Freaking week. Every week I see a new up and coming 20v1 YouTuber. What's also crazy is that these dudes will have
young people
in their 20v1s, which is very sad. For you guys that don't know, there's this rapper named LaTyler and he's 17 years old. And the YouTuber No Love Mar, he made a video with LaTyler. He made a 20v1 and it's disgusting if I'm being honest with you.
How you feel about sex on the first night?
I don't think it's bad. Like if both of y'all vibing with each other, you peep the vibe. We grown.
We grown.
There's a bunch of grown women in there asking a 17-year-old if he's husband material, which that's completely wild to me. I mean,
All right. So let's get this out the way. Let's get this out the way. If there's a problem where, no, I'm just gonna say it like this. There's a problem that you're actually kind of putting the content where a kid is 17 and he's quote unquote a D-list celebrity. I don't think that one, he's being taken advantage of. This is for publicity. And it's bad that, but it's bad to have like young people doing this. 17, 18, 19, I wouldn't want anybody doing this. It's a reason why it just doesn't seem tasteful on a dating show. But this cat is making it seem like, oh, he's preying on him. Like, no, it's just distasteful to have somebody under 20 on a dating show. I think that's the real problem. But it sounds like he's about to make this as, oh no, they're selling these kids, to traffickers. No, that's not what's going on, dog. You know that's not what's going on. I'm sorry, this man's hairline is just like bothering me. This man's hairline is just like bothering me. But let me do this right quick. Hold on. Let me pull this over here. What the heck? That was just captured for the picture. All right, but no, I don't like the implication that he's trying to make of like these people are just being preyed on. No, these people are being used as content, not that other stuff. But let's continue.
I mean, the man's not even college material. He's not even past high school. What do you mean, is he husband material? That's just odd. And you can't say 17 is close to 18, but at the end of the day, if you sleep with a 17-year-old, that is illegal. But what's even crazier is that there's 20v1s with Lil RT, and for y'all that don't know, Lil RT is a 9-year-old.
Now, this is out of pocket. This is completely out of pocket. This is completely out of pocket. Completely just, no, don't. Stop. But let's go.
Rapper, but he's not like the main character in these 20v1s. He's like that little assist character that you have in freaking Mortal Kombat when you spam L1. I mean, as you can see right here, there's literally a video called I Found Love from the help of Lil RT. Why do you need a 9-year-old to help you find love? You also got the YouTuber King Sid, who's also been doing many videos with Lil RT, and he's not doing them in like the right way. He's just basically promoting this kid's bad behavior. I mean, he literally did a video named Lil RT Swipes 20 Guys for His Mom. And in the whole video, this man is literally just cursing and everything right in front of his mom, which is pretty crazy. If I would have cursed in front of my mom, I wouldn't be here making this video today, if I'm being real with you. But yeah, I just find it odd how these guys literally have videos and the whole idea of the video is to sexualize a young person. I mean, that's just pretty crazy. Another style of content that's pretty big in the black community is face-to-face smasher.
He means ghetto black people. I get that too. The thing about it is though, black folks ain't the only one that's quote unquote ghetto. I will say that. And this is kind of one that goes to like some of the like core principles that I have a lot when it comes to like just my advocacy about, you know, social issues. You know, the WT people, like I don't want to even say the word, but the poor white people and poor black people have a lot more in common, in like a lot of the racist stuff that people use to separate them. If they was like, you like this, I like this, you know, like, man, dude, we got more in common. But like, and this is another thing too. What I don't like is when you see people that just like put black folks down for like what they, you know, what is ghetto, not even what they perceive, what is ghetto, and try to like make it seem like black people are a special case for being ghetto, when the ghetto pass is just be passed out everywhere. I think I'm saying that right, but let's continue.
Passes, which these videos are also pretty unbearable to watch. If you don't know what this is, well, it's basically a bunch of grown adults getting lined up, and one by one, they basically go through these lines and say smash or pass to the person they're standing right in front of. It's pretty sad when you really think about it. If I had to sit here and watch this.
Wait, what? You upset because somebody say they would find another person attractive? I get it, smash or pass. That's lit, but it's like, I'm old enough to remember the TV show Blind Date. I remember stuff like that. It's just reality TV. Again, what makes this so special about black creators? All right, let's go.
This for 30 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't even make it through. I would lose freaking all my brain cells by the 5th minute of this video. But yeah, that's another style of content with black YouTube that's pretty stupid in my opinion. I mean, imagine giving birth to a child just for them to participate in a face-to-face smash or pass. And like I said earlier, a lot of black YouTube, their content just revolves around just extremely horny content. Public interviews. I mean, you know, the whole gay son or thought daughter thing. Find your match, which is just basically they get a room full of people and they just try to find their matches and stuff. Overall, my problem with black YouTube is that number one, it's just unoriginal. Everybody's just copying off each other and expecting to become the biggest black YouTuber.
That's YouTube, dog. That's YouTube. Oh my God. Literally, the style that I'm doing is a style that I got learned from a content creator I used to be a part of the community. Ratchet behavior is the appropriate term, but ratchetness isn't synonymous with I know it's not. It fuck, we know there's some rich ratchet people, and yeah, he's looking at the bottom of a barrel, and this is the reason why I kind of want to this stuff kind of throws me off. It's just look at like, look at these uncouth black people, bad uncouth black people. Lord knows, like, look, I have somebody in the chat that's a black creator on TikTok that doesn't do the traditional black creative stuff. Now, this is it is the problem with black YouTube. I'm black. What? This is like the craziest thing. But maybe he'll clean this up in the last few seconds of this video.
Of all time with zero originality, which is absolutely crazy. And number two, all these videos are just based around these sexual concepts for kids to click on them. And then once these kids click on them, they're just going to freaking promote these little scams and stuff like the $750 Cash App scam.
But that's YouTube. That's YouTube. Like, oh my God. Like, it's YouTube. All right, let's go.
Just so they can get paid. Overall, black YouTube is just down atrocious right now. And it's honestly sad to see, bro. But yeah, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys make this far,
Well, what kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of?
I don't know what else to say. Like, this is weird, man. This is, it's one of those things where like, aha, I found the news story that I should bring to you. Dog, we've been knowing that for the last 30 years of programming. Now, he doesn't seem that he has enough, enough courage to criticize the audience, because it's a reason why these people are popular. If he wants to criticize the audience, go ahead, have fun with that. But this cat, he's just, I don't get it. Like, and then he has 144,000 subscribers. He's in a video essayist category. Dude, do you know how many black people are in the video essayist category? Especially in, like, again, communities I disagree with. And not to mention, he was mentioning Kenshin, and there are a few other people that, like, I think his algorithm is hurting him. Like, because seriously, some of the react people that I watch, like, I don't know. This was done 8 months ago, so maybe he just haven't seen those people promoted the way but it's just like, it's that algorithm. It's that, hey, so, people that's like have really been in my community for a long time will know who D-Roy is. And D-Roy's like, I don't see why I keep getting these videos where it's gay man trying to turn a straight man like gay. And he was like, D-Roy, because you were looking for him and you watch the video all the time, so they give you more of that video. That's like me complaining. I watch Bleach reaction videos, especially since 1,000 Blood War is on. I don't see why YouTube keep recommending me Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War reaction videos. Cause motherfucker, you don't watch them. I watch Timberborn, like playthroughs of that, because my computer will be nowhere near strong enough to. Man, why they keep showing me Timberborn videos? Like, no, that's not how this works, though. But I don't know. Like I said, I think he kind of like missed the plot of the fact that the algorithm is messing with him. But no. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think down in the comments. We're gonna cut the segment here. Oh man. So that was a weird one. All right, guys. All right, guys. So I just know. I know. Like creators follow an algorithm. At least smart creators do. I know me personally. Um, I can get okay. So like behind the scenes stuff that I covered. Um, one of those things like that I always am just careful of because the people that watch my channel, like I never want to get them burnt out on one specific topic. Like, okay, so creator that I watch. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this creator. His name is Chud Logic. I know he's kind of one of those performingly cruel persons. I actually did a video on him a while back. And like people would say that he's right wing, which he does hold some beliefs that may be right wing, but he's kind of progressive, a little bit less, as he would say, a little bit less soy than he was now. But like, I watch people like that because it's good to get like outside shit or people that I don't agree with to actually watch. Like, like, you know, people like FTS Diesel, who else? Just like outside crazy shit, outside of the leftist politics shit, and it's just like, when it comes down to it, I don't want to ever turn this to some of these people, especially they cover drama with stuff, because like I was watching Chudge Logic and he is just basking in the algorithm of the whole jar or just a robot like downfall or the Bo Black shit that he like. When I say this man milks drama, I am glad like they got some of the shit on the Ethan Hassan thing, but oh my god, it's and I get why some of the people on the left be like, oh, I don't want to listen to the drama shit. Why are you bringing up drama? And it's like, man, when those communities get the shit, they never let it go. It is there for a month. And so one of the things, like just going to that last video, is that it's how they're making money. It's how they're getting the views. And for dude to be like, oh, I don't see why black people aren't creative. It's no, they are making money. The one guy, he was like, yeah, he has 100.4 million subscribers. The reason why he has that is because he's making views for people to watch. Like, that's just the thing that happens. To me, it doesn't make any sense when you see people that complain about people following the algorithm. Made a video about voting that, oh, fuck this dude. Fuck this dude. Oh, fuck non-compete. Look. The reason why I knew non-compete was just a bullshit artist and was just like the I remember people was making fun of him because his wife changed her Facebook profile. My wife. Okay, I'm sorry. What kind of tripped me up about non-compete, and I've shared this before. He made a video for his perfect socialist society, and he says, well, there are going to be some people that don't like our socialist society, so we're going to have to make camps. Wait, what? Yeah, we're going to have to make camps because there are going to be some people that just are so stuck in this way of thinking. We're going to have to make camps. Excuse me? You want to make camps? You want to make camps? I yeah. And this wasn't like a year or two ago. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, no, he says somebody who claims to be anarchist socialist wants to make camps. Yeah, dog. That's not anarchical. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. I don't know if they're divorced or not, but it's just like when you said you want to make camps, dog. For people that disagree with you, I don't know, man. That just sounds a little bit fishy. So let's get on to the next video, shall we? So I think I have to state this every time I bring up a video. I play video games. I play them. And I was just watching something actually yesterday. If you're into video games, especially if you play PlayStation or if you hate PlayStation, I was watching a channel called No Cap Podcast, and it was a discussion between, it's like one of the things that I really want to actually get in on YouTube. It's a group of friends just talking and having a chat. Not well, we're just gonna do it because we need to get our faces out there. We're gonna be popular. It's just a group of people that are gaming enthusiasts, tech enthusiasts. They were talking, and like these were mostly black or minority people, all across the globe. Like people that's not just in the U.S., but people that are in the Caribbean, people that are in different parts of the globe. And they were having a discussion about how they're just motherfuckers in the gaming community that's just racist as hell. And they don't realize they're being racist. And it's not like the whole like, oh yeah, like yeah, like somebody who was having a discussion about how they mad at the change in character in Halo 5. And it was just like, dude, you're just being, the guys are talking between each other, talking about you're just being racist. The fact that you're worried that Halo is woke or has DEI in it, at this point, dog, just say that you don't want black characters in games. Just say you don't want women in games. Just say you don't want gay people in games. Nobody forces you after playing a game to go suck on a penis. Nobody forces you in the game to go and change the color of your skin. It's just a game. At some point, it's like you don't want to hear about black folks. You don't want to hear about their stories. You don't want to hear about women's stories. You don't want to. It's at some point you are just being racist and you don't realize it, which is cool. And people point it out. Not just that you are, because leftists have a hard time not just saying, okay, this is a problem and just leaving it at that. They should actually go to explain why this is a problem. But once people do that, then you kind of be like, okay, I'm not an evil person, but there may be some things I want to examine. But so many of these people in this gaming anti-DEI, anti-woke sphere just don't realize how just stupid that they're being, how closed-minded, how exclusive they're being. And one of these cats Well, here is Smash JT, and here why he's upset that the Sweet Baby Inc. website kind of went down. But let's go.
Day, I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc. I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc.
See, all of this, this, I don't get this right now. Hates white dudes, Sweet Baby Inc. Diluted destroys. Like I've never seen the video games that quote unquote she's been a Sweet Baby Inc. has quote unquote influence that say they hate white people. It's like okay, and this is like a weird type of thing, right? It's like if there isn't any quote unquote straight white males in the game, you see it as a hatred. You see it as a problem. But when it's, not black people, or the straight person is not not a protagonist. Like basically, if it wasn't a straight white male in the lead, then they hate straight white males. But when it's only straight white males in the league, no, that's just normal. Like, it's almost as if you're accusing people of the stuff that you would actually do yourself or be yourself. And it's just weird to me. But let's go. What is it? Every accusation is an admission?
Inc., the DEI-obsessed censorship mafia who is currently ruining and wokeifying all of the video games that you've ever played.
Every time you think Sweet Baby Inc. can't get any more shady, they go ahead and up the ante. What's going on?
She was being sarcastic, you fucking idiot. Wait, what? What? She was being sarcastic. Is this the people that get you upset?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. The entire Sweet Baby Inc. website has been completely renovated with huge areas and gaps removed, including client lists, the companies they've worked with, the games they've worked on. Everything that they referenced previously is just poof, gone without a trace, with no explanation, and the only thing you can think of is they're trying to hide some evidence.
You freaking idiots. Sit back and harass the site. You freaking idiots sit back and cry about a video game that you don't have to buy. You send crazy tweets, have communities of people write crazy articles, and you're upset that they're protecting their client list? Excuse me? Come on. I keep saying this. These were the same people not 5 or 10 years ago saying, well, if you don't like it, make your own games. And they start doing that. They start to be creators in their own games. And now you have a problem? It's almost as if you just don't want them to exist. But let's continue.
Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down Sweet Baby Inc., completely locking down their website and giving just the bare bones information of what this company even offers others in the first place. Sweet Baby Inc. has completely redesigned their entire website, scrubbing away any significant amounts of info that used to detail their partnerships and projects with other companies. Gone are the pages that link their name to specific games and developers, now being replaced with a bare bones overview of what they claim to be offering the game industry. If this is not an attempt to dodge the growing backlash against their work, I don't know what is. Because this right here is a perfect example of, what are you trying to hide? Why?
Oh God, this motherfucker. Wait, what? Wait, what? I knocked my headphones out. Wait, what? What? Oh my god. That's like Unity not putting out a complete list of games that you use Unity 5. What are you talking about, dude? They must be up to something nefarious because they hid their games that they've worked on. What? Wait, what? These are the type of people that's getting you mad about gaming? Oh my god. Oh my god. Insecure man-child is right. Wow. Wow, this. Let's go.
Why are you pulling these things away? Why are you deleting them? Why are you removing them? The last time we saw this happening was with Square Enix, and everyone raised their eyebrows like, whoa, Square Enix must have asked to be removed from this page because they're probably getting some backlash from the community for being associated with them in the first place, aka...
So, you're upset that companies don't want to be on somebody else's page because your idiot followers and those like you are harassing a company that's offering writing assistance? This is all again off the back of a lot of companies looking for diversity consultants, because here's the thing, a lot of companies were sued. We know what was happening with Blizzard. We know that was happening with Ubisoft. We know that some of the stuff that was happening in the Microsoft game division of women being harassed. There was literally somebody who unalived themselves because of the harassment they were getting in the workplace. But I can probably say that a lot of people of this ilk aren't too far from, well, she shouldn't just be there. Games are for guys. It's stupid. It is very, very stupid. And because of the attitude that is promoted of games are for boys, then why should women be there? Don't you know that you're in a boys' areas and boys will be boys? But let's continue.
The minority of people, as they always try to claim, are making a huge impact on sales, and these companies are starting to realize it.
No, they're not making an impact on sales. No, you are so dumb. What they're doing is they're harassing people, and some of these are PC players, and we know that there is a piracy epidemic going on PC that is well not worth the time and putting in the stuff that some people will try to put into games. But some of these people, and I'm not even going to, here's the thing too, some of the people don't even play games. They're just mad. Shout out to the PC players that actually play games and is not playing a game to see numbers go up on their screen. But some of these people have such a superiority complex that they don't think that they're just the PC master race, but they think that they're just the master race. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, they're hiding their list because the companies don't like that they got harassment. Dude, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. All right, let's go.
And don't want to be associated with this company. So I got back from seeing Wild Robot with my family at the movies, and great movie, by the way.
I don't know why that makes me laugh, because he doesn't look like the person that would, unless this is an act, which I I wouldn't be surprised this whole get you mad about video games is an act to like support himself on the internet. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but something just tells me that he doesn't look like somebody who has a family by choice. All right, let's go.
Highly recommend it. If you haven't gone, check it out. It's well worth watching in the theaters, but that's neither here nor there. I just ended up coming back to my computer from watching that and loaded up some internet pages because I was like, oh, what's new in the World Wide Web? What's happening with gaming today? And one of my old tabs I had open was a Sweet Baby Inc. projects page. And I was like, oh, I always like to try to refresh this every couple months just to see if there's anything different. I'm like, let me refresh.
Dog. Dog. This just is telling that they just want you to be mad, or they just do stuff to be mad. You have a page that you have dedicated on your computer to refresh, to check the status of a company. Wow. You are telling me that you have a web page that you literally keep refreshing to stalk a company. Now, I've seen allegations of people being obsessed with other people or being obsessed with this, but this is a company that you dislike. This is not a company that goes out and makes random YouTube videos. And again, I've seen the allegations of, oh, this streamer is obsessed with me. This YouTuber is obsessed with me. Shit, I've been accused of it myself. I wish somebody would be obsessed with me in that way so I can make content off of it. But you are literally saying that it is a page that you refresh to try to see what new game that this company is working with so you can be mad. I don't get it. I don't get it. But let's continue.
Refresh it, and I load it up, and it's just like error page not found, and I'm like, what? Well, that's weird. Let me refresh it again. Same problem, not there. And I'm like, well, did they move the projects page? Did they maybe put it somewhere else? So then I went to the home page, and I realized the banner that used to show.
He says, burn game industry to the ground. We're gonna actually see that. Hold on, let me see something.
I started realizing that discomfort, or the place where whiteness doesn't have to live, is where some.
Oh, we're gonna add that to a list. We're gonna go over this. God, I don't want to keep going over this, man. All right, let's go.
A ton of information that you could click on, previously showing projects, approach, outreach, newsletter, contact, and français, because it's a French-Canadian company. They have both languages because it makes sense. They're located in Canada, Kim Blair, right next door to the Ubisoft offices. She used to work there, all the backroom deals, all the club that they're in. We already talked.
Wait, what? Ubisoft is not a woke company. I'm sorry. Ubisoft, after what was going on, they're not a woke company, dog. Wow. You know, in shout out to Stephanie Sterling, who came out with that Ubisoft report about how a trans person was actually treated. They're not a woke company. Literally, there was like, you know, issues of sexual harassment in the company. Like, they're not a woke company, dog. You think they just purposely lie to their audience like this just to like get the rise out of them? Like, for real? You think they just purposely lie to them? I don't get it. All right, let's go.
About all this, but it's specifically with Sweet Baby Inc.'s website. They used to have all these offers and information at the banner at the top, and now contact and English. And that's it. It's the same exact website I used to go to. I had to go to the Wayback Machine, not the Internet Archive, because that's down right now, but I went to another Internet Archive that showed the old site, and yeah, it is completely different than it used to be. And I was like, oh, okay, let me go investigate this website. Let's see if they moved it all to the homepage and just changed how it navigates, maybe? I don't know, this is weird. But nope.
I've never seen somebody to go out of their way to be mad at a company. hold on. Where is it? Where is this particular page so I can get mad at it? Like, dang, this is loser behavior. This is loser behavior. All right, let's go.
Now, when you go to the homepage, you're greeted with Sweet Baby Inc. is an award-winning team of writers and narrative designers who help make stories better. With over 30 games shipped from AAA, indie, and solo developers, we are not just contractors, we are storytellers who can take your project to the next level. What next level would that be? Because I'm going to need a source on what you're referencing here, and I would love to know what the award givers are for these award-winning writers at Sweet Baby Inc.
The same, reputable news sites that you seem to probably use. Like, wait, what? All right, let's go.
Other than that, it goes into some other generic information below it. It just shows Usual June with screenwriting and consultation for Spider-Man 2, and of course Alan Wake 2 with the authenticity and sensitivity readings, because that's so important for gamers to care about. And it all begs the...
Wait, what? You shouldn't care about authenticity or things to be sensitive about. Excuse me? Wait, what? I don't have Back for Blood. I don't have Back for Blood. I don't have Back for Blood, but this is weird. Like they're so butthurt about how all this diversity and equity and inclusion in games, and they don't see the irony of them being sensitive. Okay, all right, let's go.
The question, if a company is so proud of their work and their efforts in the game industry, wouldn't they be proud to share it with everyone out there and say, look what we do, look at the good services we provide to the community, and here's all the information, being fully transparent with people?
But when you're harassing people, that's a problem. And to be honest with you, Kami, my PC is weak, dog. My PC is bad. My PC is bad. That's the reason why I gave him on the PlayStation 5 because I have a very bad GPU. So don't worry, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. All right, let's go.
No, of course not, because they already know what they do is a complete sham.
If you haven't heard of Sweet Baby Inc., thank you. That's actually how I prefer it.
They create problems just for the sole reason of justifying their job existence in the first place to try to solve the very problems that they've created.
So yeah, you've either heard us from all of these wonderful...
Man, she thick. Like, look at those thighs, boy. Thick thighs. She must be saving lives with those thick thighs. What problems? There are problems of just sexism and misogyny in video games and racism. There's a thing in video games that's a problem with. Unless video games is outside society and the people that make them are some high monks that have no hatred or no bigotry in their heart, then there is a problem that is happening like that in video games. You can say if it's to certain degrees or not. You can say if it's purposeful or not. You can say if it's on purpose or not. But there is bigotry and racism and sexism in video games because they're made by humans. And we know you humans are trash. I'm not a human. I'm an alien.
Games, or perhaps you're familiar with the nearly year-long hate campaign that has been waged against us as a team.
Kim Belair, Sweet Baby Inc.'s co-founder, often claims in interviews that its backlash against her company is simply rooted in hate campaigns against them. But
they are like literally. What are they doing to mess up games? What are they doing to mess up games? Please show me the evidence that they're doing something specifically to mess up games.
If that were true, wouldn't they want to more openly stand behind their projects and showcase the positive impact that they claim to be having? Like I said, be more transparent and say, yeah,
This is a whole, for real, man. This is the whole, you mad because I slapped you? You reacted because I slapped you? What? Why? You shouldn't be upset that I slapped you. Like literally, this is that. Oh, you're not in. You're not tolerating my intolerance. How dare you not tolerate my intolerance? All right, let's go.
No, there's a lot of people.
I'm sorry. Give me a second with this one. Right. I haven't played Alan Wake. I haven't played Usual Jude. I haven't. But what was woke about Spider-Man? A Marvel game. Marvel. Spider-Man, a Marvel game. Spider-Man, a Marvel game. What was woke about that? What was woke about Spider-Man, a Marvel game? Spider-Man, a Marvel game. God of War. What was woke about God of War? Huh? I know it was woke about a God of War. A literal non-human had dark skin in a fantasy game. What? I have news for everybody who was complaining that Angry Boda was black in Norse mythology. We y'all know Kratos doesn't have white skin, right? Yep, y'all know that, right? You know Kratos without the ash is a brown skinned individual. He was from Greece, like, you know, old Mediterranean Greece, where they actually had darker skin, right? Y'all know that, don't you? Kratos isn't white. Like he has ashes of his family on his skin, but he's not normally pale skinned. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Don't you? If y'all complaining about a darker skinned individual, your first thing should have been Kratos. All right, let's go.
People coming at us right now because they feel like what we do is not necessary, but here's what we do, here's the actual information, and we can prove to you why we are necessary in the game industry. Their attempt to sweep things under the rug here is shady as all hell, plain and simple. The more they try to distance themselves from the backlash, the more the spotlight is getting turned on them. The website redesign underscores again that they're feeling the pressure and trying to control the narrative, but that won't stop the truth from getting out there. Instead of open transparency, which would allow them to defend their work against what they always try to claim and label us as baseless criticism, Sweet Baby Inc. is going the opposite direction, opting to shield themselves even further in the very industry that they're claiming that they want to improve, and that somehow the gamers pointing out what they're doing are the bad guys for simply giving the full picture to everyone.
No, y'all never give the picture. Here's the thing. What's the picture? What are they including to make games bad? What are they including to, oh, they making the games work? Is it, you know, rampant loot box and monetization? No, the companies are doing that, and you know, people aren't as mad as they included somebody who was gay in the in the game. Y'all more upset about them including a woman as a protagonist than the monetization spirals that are happening, the preying on the whales in the community, the breaking up of games. So instead of making one big, good, inclusive game, they're making 6 or 7 different parts just to get that cash grab. Y'all more upset about the fact that there's a black person in the game versus Ubisoft monetization strategy that's trying to get 17 ultimate types of collections of the game. This isn't serious. You don't want to see a black person in the game. You don't want to see a woman in the game. Because if you were so upset about how games are bad, it will be maybe you know, we shouldn't put season passes in games. The only time I hear people complain about, well, game budgets are too big. We don't like all the and it's a lie, because I've seen well, you want to get this render distance, you want to get this many pixels, because they complain about that. They do complain about that, but only in the sense of it's costing too much money to buy the games. Not that it's costing too much money to make the games. It's costing them too much money to buy the games. Some of these people are so like, they have their head so far up their ass that they're playing freaking chopsticks on their rib cage. But let's continue.
People were kind of talking like, I've discovered a secret Canadian company. Like, these are the guys who did it. And the discovery that they had made was actually like our public-facing website that we advertise our services on, and which you can go to right now if you'd like to collaborate with us or just learn more. It's not hidden. And if it is, it's very bad, because it's at sweetbabyinc.com.
What Sweet Baby Inc. is failing to realize is that gamers are not easily fooled, and what turned a mountain out of it.
I call bullshit on that. Gamers have always been easily fooled. Hi, gamer. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let's go.
A molehill was the way they've been so dodgy about everything from Jump Street, all the way going back to Chris Kindred trying to get Cabrutus canceled, and everyone being like, whoa, that's kind of weird. A company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on. It's kind of weird. They probably think
I want to know what this whole they try to get him canceled type stuff is.
single gamer for daring to acknowledge a company.
Okay. Is that the only one that happened? Is this the only one that happened?
Company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on the street, all the way going back to Chris Kindred trying.
Report the fuck out of this group. Same community, Sweet Baby Inc. Detected for letting people know if a game is involved with this company. You hurting their business, dog. You hurting their business by actually attack. Like, all right. I'm a streamer. I also do videos and I put art out there. If somebody, like they have before, made videos about me that I disagree with, I'm gonna put videos out there about them. It's just a thing that I do. Like, for real, it's a thing that I do. But I'm an individual. It does look bad as a company going after somebody who is just saying bad things about them. But when you're trying to literally knock their business, you're literally trying to like say, hey, let's harass their sponsors. Let's just throw it to Val. Let's throw it to Val to see if there is, if this goes out of line. I don't know. That means you have to be following, the P's and Q's of the TOS. I know that's just a lot of letters I just threw out there. But it's not. It just seems that I'm making things to harass you. But I should be okay with that. You should be okay with that because you being intolerant of my intolerance? Well, how dare you? But let's go back.
Trying to get Cabrutus canceled, and everyone being like, whoa, that's kind of weird. A company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on. It's kind of weird. They probably think that scrubbing away traces of their involvement in certain projects will help them evade the conversation, but in reality, they just invited an entirely new level of scrutiny.
Why are you going on to this person's personal Instagram? That's not scrutiny. That's cyber stalking, man. Wait, what? This is going beyond their job to their personal stuff. What? Okay. Please don't tell me that he's not gonna say that this is fine because reasons. Please tell me he's gonna denounce it even though he knows it can't be controlled because some people are just idiots. Let's go.
What are they hiding? And if they're so proud of their work, why not put it all on display? The same thing we always say when it comes to this. Be more transparent with your customers. Let people know what you're doing, why you're doing it. We want to know. We're the customers. We're buying your game. Why are you hiding it from us? And the website itself is a complete jumbled mess. The outreach and workshops area where you click the Learn More button is the same exact location where if you click the Contact Us Here button under Interested in Working with Us, they bring you to the same exact page. But yet they're
What? Again, this is like, how is this a problem, man? How is this a problem? This is like, is it just to get you upset about this? Get to make you mad? Like, I don't. What? Oh, they have a link that takes you to the same Contact Us page. All right, let's go.
two different sections and two different buttons. Really professional web page design they got going here, which made me actually dive into who the hell even made their web page. It's listed at the bottom there. And their website is designed by a company called Studio Ludalika, which honestly, when you go to this website, it kind of feels like it's Kim Belair's best friend or someone like that. It's a very shoddy, small operation from the looks of it, that they don't know what they're doing, but they're getting money from Sweet Baby Inc. to design their web page. And of course, design for
See, this is the stuff. And I kind of don't want to actually show this because I think he only put this in to get those other people known for like so people can go harass them. He calls it pushback. But I can tell that there may be some people that actually give genuine pushback, but I've seen these people and a lot of it's harassment. Because they were told to be mad and upset about something. Like, where does the Sweet Baby touch you? Where did they hurt you, guy? Let's go.
Feminists and queers. And I tried to look them up on Twitter to know.
Like, tell me that this cat, and I know I have it off. I guess this is fine to put it on. Like, tell me. Like, wow. Tell me this isn't like, ooh, look at this. Go and do this.
No avail. They used to have an account there, but it's gone now. So on their Instagram, I found why they decided to close their Twitter account, stating, condemning the use of the term cisgender is Musk's way of dismissing the experiences of trans and gender diversive individuals, implying that being cis is superior and natural. So that's why they decided to pick up and leave their business from Twitter and
yeah, a lot of people did that. Because Twitter has become a different type of cesspool than what it was before Musk took over. It was a cesspool then, and it's still a cesspool now. But it's become a different type of cesspool. A lot of people are leaving Twitter. I know your hate mongering ass probably don't want to leave it, because you think like. And again, I'm not even saying that he's doing this consciously. To me, I don't have any evidence that he's doing consciously. But some of the shit that he's pushing is offensive. It is hateful. It is bigoted. And I'm sorry, I don't see, he hasn't presented one way of how this writing consulting company is being harmful to the game industry. But let's continue.
close down their Twitter account. Okay, I mean, you do you, but it kind of strikes me as a little bit odd that this business is able to just shut down their Twitter over a disagreement with Elon Musk, yet they're being paid with backroom deals with Sweet Baby Inc. It just makes you question every.
So how is this a backroom deal? See, and here's the thing. This fucker right here is mad because somebody was suing him because he was running his mouth a little bit too fucking loosely. He had to get a legal defense fund, and he had to raise money through GoFundMe as a legal defense fund. I mean, like, what? He just assumed it was a backroom deal because a company put together a website for another company that he hates. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's continue.
Everything going on behind the scenes here. The truth is simple. Sweet Baby Inc. is known for their DEI injection strategy, one that has thankfully been increasingly seen as complete BS in the video game industry. And because of that, they are doing everything they can to hide it. The video game industry deserves better than this. Gamers deserve better than this. And the more they try to hide it and conceal it, the more glaring their role in its problems becomes. And the more people that shine a light on exactly what they do, the better. We are making progress. This right here is proof positive of it. They keep trying to hide information, pretend that gamers are the bad guys when...
Dude, it's not gamers. Stop cloaking yourself in this all gamers are bad, and they think that all gamers are bad, and they think that what we want, what we're saying all gamers want. Again, what evidence do you show that there isn't a problem in gaming? They can show evidence that companies are reaching out to them for these diversity, equity, and inclusion like tips because these companies have been sued because they've not done that. Are you gonna own the toxic culture that some of these places actually have? You're gonna own the fact that, like I said, we have court documents showing that Blizzard had a very hostile work environment. Are you going to actually show that what they're doing, that companies are doing, not because they want diversity or they want wokeness, is because they don't want to keep getting sued? Are you going to show that that's a thing that the companies are not looking towards them for? Because I see it. I've seen it. Those articles where companies are being sued. And you know, the first thing companies do, they go for superficial changes in order to say, we're not really bad. They go for, hey, we hired this, because they don't want to keep getting sued. They don't want to change anything. They go for superficial changes. But maybe he has something special to say in that last few minutes.
All we're trying to do as the customers of purchasing video games are trying to make informed decisions based off of who's working on these games and what they're doing to our beloved pastime. I don't really...
So you are not the customers of Sweet Baby Inc. I'm sorry. You are not the customers. You're the consumer of a video game. I'm a consumer of a video game. The customers are the companies. I've never seen such an entitled way of thinking. Oh no, you can't have this person working on on the video game that I'm gonna play. That's literally what it is. You can't have this person working on this game because I'm entitled to tell you who to hire, what to do for your public image. These people never talk about diversity, inclusion, and equity in games. Never talk about the toxic work culture that goes on in these gaming studios. They never mention that, of why these companies would start hiring people just for a show that we're trying to be better. It's fucking stupid. I swear to God. I'm done. It's crazy because they never address those concerns. The concern, did you know they had a black person in the game? Did you know they had a black lesbian in the game? They just don't like white males. They just don't like cis white males. They don't like straight white males because they had a black lesbian in the game. Out of here, man. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna get this video segment here. These weirdos, man. They're weird. They're weird. They're weird. All right. Oh, hold on, guys. Who is this dork? Dork is right. This big whale penis of a dude, of a man child. I just like, I like video games. I like video games a whole hell of a lot. And there are even games that at times where I just like can't play like I want to. But and I was actually talking with somebody today. They asked me why I never liked Uncharted or Last of Us, and I said it just didn't look like a game I wanted to play. And it didn't mean I didn't need to crap on those video games in order to like say, oh, they're bad. Like, I just didn't want to act them. Doesn't mean that they're bad or anything. And I'm mature enough to have an understanding of just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's actually bad. Just because I chose this doesn't mean that people who chose something different are evil or stupid. It's like, it's the whole Xbox versus PlayStation thing, right? Now, personally, the games that were exclusive to Xbox when they had exclusives never really tickled my fancy. They were never really the type of games that I like. I laugh at people who buy Xboxes, and like, shout out, I shout out to, you know, my 17-year-old. Like, a little bit ago, she wanted Xbox Xbox One S. And when she did have it, it was like, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. It's like, I made fun of her about wanting that, but I was never the, oh, you stupid. Oh, it's like, no, it just never had the games that I wanted. And the games that I do play this multi-plat are multi-plat. It just never crossed my mind to just like hate people for the choice that they chose, unless it was just something harmful where they were actually hurting people. But I'm secure in myself, you know. But I guess some people aren't. These are awesome. I don't know if you're gonna, because of the glare. Yeah. Sour Patch Kids cherries. They're fucking awesome. Alright, let's get to the last video. And we can actually go from there. Alright, let's go. So, one of the funny things that actually I like is I like lurkers. I'm a bit of a lurker myself. And I noticed something that somebody who I made a video on, they were lurking in my Discord. And it's just funny because This is somebody who I will admit that I made a negative video on. It is kind of funny. And you know, my thing with my Discord, I got a Discord and you can always jump in. By the way, if you're watching this video, like, share, and subscribe. What's funny is that what I say in my Discord is no different than what I say on stream, you guys. To me, it's just like, if you lurking in my Discord to try to get gotchas on me, I mean, like, you wasting your time. Also, if you really want to do gotchas on me, just DM me directly. You know, if I don't choose to ignore you, I may be being a little bit of a troll, which was actually fun. But on a totally unrelated note, let's go over this video that we have today on old friend of the channel, Bass FFZ. Shall we? Now, if you don't remember Bass, I did a couple videos on him. He's kind of an individual that, I mean, like, he was complaining that he had a hard time meeting a partner he had desires for. Let's see how he feels about this clip on the Whatever podcast. And before done, wait, wrong button. Before we get into that video, these Whatever podcasts, gentlemen, why don't they have a mannequin with blue hair in the background? I don't understand this one. Of course, they have the whole fresh and fit like type podcast down, right? Where it has a group of women that they're gonna bring on and castinate. But that's the Whatever podcast. It's just, I don't know. Okay, let's go.
All right, we have Bass here. Question for the Nala. All right, we have Bass here. Question for the Nala.
Hello.
The Nala.
You spent $200 on a question, bro. $200 on a question. First of all, the fact that they have a $200 question, the fact that you have a $200 question option, what am I doing wrong? Am I not scolding enough whores yet? Like, what? What? All right. Look, he's about to read the question. Let's go.
Nala.
Okay, so this video cost me $200 to make, so could you guys please, pretty please click the like button, please? For those of you all who are not upset with me for spending $200 to super chat into the Whatever podcast,
Dog, I'm not upset with you. I just think it's pitiful. I think it's pitiful and exorbitant that you got to spend $200 for a question. And we know this cat don't look nowhere near like this. What type of rant sona is this? What type of... Hold on. Hold on. No, we're not letting this get away. Oh God. We're not letting this get away. Let me see. What's up, everybody? What's up? Hold on. All right. So y'all like this? How this cat looks for real? It's an old video that I had of me. This is an old video. This is how this cat looks for real. What in the blue blazes is this? What in the blue blazes is this? I just can't. No. What in the blue blazes is this? I just like.
But it feels a lot to me that it's attempting.
Hold on. This is a better one. This is a better picture of this cat. I mean, like, the crimson in the background. I know, awesome. What in the blue blazes is this? It's like that cat that I made the video of before of him actually like he was upset that like black nerds can't get no love, but he had a t-shirt on that says virginity rocks. Okay. And just to state, YouTube, I'm not making fun of him because of his, protected class. No, he's just dusty. All right, let's go.
A few months ago, spent $200 to super chat into the whatever podcast. All of which, so I can ask what I believe, the most important question to ever be asked to young ladies about their dating habits and the decisions that they make when it comes to men that they decide to, well, literally let inside of them, or, something of that nature.
Wait, what? Why did you... He had $200 burned in his pocket to ask a question about the women's choice of who they date and let inside of them. What? Wow, this is loser behavior. Question for the Nala: the women generally and lay up for Andrew. Why is honor and virtue not the most important thing about men to you? I only heard one lady talk about how character is important. How could you ever let someone without honor and virtue have sex with you? Please discuss. Why is he worried about who these women are sleeping with if they're not his taste? The problem is they are, and he wishes. So here's the whole nice guy meme. This is why. And like, look, check it out. I have once called myself a nice guy. Not in the sense of like, oh, I'm going to be nice to get in your pants. Like, no, like, I'm going to be nice to you. If you want to throw it at me, that's fine. But I'm going to be nice to you because it doesn't cost me anything to be nice to you. I won't share the stuff. I won't just be a kind person because here's the thing. And I've said this with women, and this is like one of the standards that I have. So trust me. I invited you out because I wanted company. I wanted to experience something. I wanted to go to the restaurant. I invited you to go with me because I wanted company. That's the reason why I'm paying. But if you invite me somewhere, then you're paying. You're my company, not my trophy. I do things because I want to enjoy things. If you come with me, cool. I'm covering it because I asked you to come with me. These are the understandings that I have with my friends. These are the understandings that I have with people who I date. I am not somebody who, like, I'm going to just, show honor and virtue, whatever the fuck that means. Because, hey, no, I want somebody to come with me. I want somebody to enjoy it with me. If you don't, you don't. I'm going by myself. This is a understanding I've had since I was a teenager. When I wanted to go see a movie and nobody wanted to go see it with me, I'm going by myself. Because you being there, if I want to do something, is not going to stop me. But it's these losers that claim to be, honorous and virtuous, that if they were in the position that they can, quote unquote, get more than one woman, they would be just as doggish and trash as the men that they castinate would be. That's the type of people these nice guys are. They're just nice. They're not kind. They're not giving. They're nice because, I want to get something from these women. Women I date, I want to get something from them too. But it starts with companionship. Second is draws. It's draws. But I'm upfront about it. And if they don't give me the draws, if they are somebody that I don't sleep with, that doesn't just stop me from being kind. There are friends that I may not ever want to sleep with. I may be attracted to, but I never want to sleep with because I know the weight that comes along with it. That doesn't stop me from still trying to be kind to them and give to people that I, not that I just want to give with, that may actually have a need that I am able to give with. Because it costs me nothing to be kind. Literally. Even if it's something that I have that is a resource that I have to expend, it costs me nothing because it's just a resource that I won't have sitting around anyway. And even people that I know that are literally just like have not good intentions for me or just not have good intentions for themselves. It costs me nothing to be kind. But this whole, you need to have a virtuous man. If you're promoting yourself where you have to tell people that you're virtuous and honorable, then you're not. Seriously. If you're the type of person to say, well, I'm virtuous and honest, honorable, but yet your actions don't show it, the only proof you have is what you tell people, then you're not, dog. But let's go.
Women generally, and a layup for Andrew, why is honor and virtue not the most important thing about men to you? I only heard one lady talk about how character is important. How could you ever let someone without honor and virtue have S with you? Discuss, please.
Now you're probably wondering, why in the flip would I ever ask such a silly question? Well, dear viewer, part of the reason why I ask the question is because often enough times I see young ladies absolutely lambast the men that they chose to be with. And as such, an interesting question needs to be asked. Why did you pick this man in the first place if it turns out that he's such an unscrupulous and sometimes, dare I would say, villainous person?
Because people lie. Wait. In his world, do people not lie about who they are? Is that a thing that happens to this man? Wait, what? Okay.
So many of their stories and accounts of the men that they decided to be with end up being the worst. It's interesting to me that, I get that sometimes some dudes are kind of like gross. I get that sometimes some dudes are like nasty. I get that sometimes some dudes just kind of aren't good at being in a relationship. They're kind of selfish. And that's all well and fine. That should just be like, I dated a guy. He was kind of selfish. He wasn't really serious. Didn't work out too well. You've got ladies who are literally in abusive relationships sometimes, right? Or toxic relationships who are cheating or being cheated on. All this friction, all this goofiness, all this nonsense. You've got all these different stories of just tales of villainy. You even have this new concept of weaponized incompetence. That dudes will be married to women and will pretend or feign being bad at daily activities in order to get out of it. To what?
Yes, that happens. That happens. There are, we all seen that joke about the woman who used weaponized incompetence for, let's just say, oral fixation. Like, we all remember that joke. It's not just something that happens with men, it happens with women too. And again, this is not this whole both sides thing. It's just like, you're only pointing it out because you think that women are falling for it. And you know what? Here's the thing too. Some of it isn't just weaponized incompetence. Some of it is incompetence. See, what happens with a lot of these people is that a lot of these guys that claim MRA stuff, that's upset because women get the children most of the time. Dude, like, you didn't want to deal with the kids. You only wanted to play with them when it was convenient. Did you wash the clothes? Did you make dinner? No, you didn't have to make dinner because you wanted the wife at home to be a homemaker. Like, this is a worse thing. Like, I know, like, the whole, the patriarchy hurts men too is like tired, and people don't really want to pay attention to it. But they again, the left has a horrible time explaining this. But if you expect a woman to always take care of the kids, and when you divorce, she takes the kids because she's been the most caregiver, you have to pay child support about it. Then what are you complaining about? You just keeping the status quo. If your issue specifically that you upset about, oh, women win in court, you can just be the one who mostly takes care of the kid. Like, I don't get that part. I don't get that part. And most of you guys know I'm divorced, and I have a 17-year-old. When the divorce happened, I didn't. I needed that, so I won't pay child support. I didn't care about child support. What cared was the financial amount it was, but that's a different story. That's because I'm a broke motherfucker. And I actually still pay it to this day, even though it probably may have been different or less. They don't care. Don't bother me. What did I do? What did I do about the fact that, my child was living it? I still saw her. I still, like, when up until a certain point, till she got too cool for her dad, we went to see every Marvel movies. Right now, like, if she can call me and say, "Hey, Dad, I need this," and it's something that I can afford, she gonna get it. She called me the other day, and I made the joke about it. Like, I'm gonna need a ride from the train station coming out from like a college trip with a friend. It's one of those things where it's just like, regardless, like, I didn't have to have this big shock and surprise of, oh, like, no, I don't want to have, like, no, like, y'all motherfuckers really, really complain about wanting your cake and having it too. Wanting to eat your cake and have it too. And it's just weird. It's weird. I mean, like, most of these guys, especially most of these guys, try to believe that they're Robin Williams from Mrs. Doubtfire, but they're not that. But, all right, let's go.
One extent of which, if that is true, I know not. They've gotten to this point where they a lot of them, not all women, but a lot of ladies, villainize the men that, again, they chose to be with. They're not arranged. These things aren't arranged marriages. They went through the dating process. They went on dates. They had relationships with them. They had every opportunity to ask them important questions. And somehow, some way, they find themselves years later with a lazy man that doesn't want to be involved with his children. So to me, I think it's very...
This is also kind of like the reason why I hate this guy's styles of videos. He tried to put on this fake air of, whoa, but milady, you are, like, this fake, obviously fake tone of properness to castrate these women and castrate women. It's just weird, man. Like, we would make the joke of who touched you and hurt you, but we know nobody touched them. We know nobody touched them. Let's go.
Very important to ask this question. Why is honor? Why is virtue? Why is not integrity? Why is not a good heart the most important thing to you, one of which you try to find a man of which to reproduce with? This is, well...
First, you don't know everybody's action in the situation. Secondly, some people just want to have a little bit of fun, and what comes out after it sometimes happens unplanned. That is a thing. God, this is just disgusting. This is just so disgusting. But let's continue.
Nala's answer. Actually, I recognize just how foolish it would be to even allow Nala to speak. Let's first take a moment to understand who Nala really is.
With my current life situation, and I'm really not looking for anybody, so.
Okay,
and if I do find someone, it has to be a regular person. Cannot be anyone famous. I don't give a about status. Has to be regular. Very normal.
Regular person.
Because I'm so not normal, I need someone to equalize me. If they're crazy and I'm crazy, it just doesn't work. So, yeah.
Okay, so your daddy.
I'm daddy. I girls with ons.
Well, but I thought you said you liked to cheat
Also,
on your partner.
I did. I was on. Because I'm so not normal, I need.
Let's look at this right quick.
This is, well, Nala's answer. Actually, I recognize just how foolish it would be to even allow Nala to speak. Let's first take a moment to understand who Nala really is.
With my current
she can't speak because she's a woman, because she's foolish. But
life situation, and I'm really not looking for anybody. So,
okay,
and if I do find someone, it has to be a regular person. Cannot be anyone famous. I don't give a about status. Has to be regular. Very normal.
Regular person.
Because I'm so not normal, I need someone to equalize me. If they're crazy and I'm crazy.
I guess my big problem with something like this is this supposed to be a costume thing, or is it just because she's doing this because she's on the show? Because this doesn't look like stuff that she would normally walk around and wear. Or is that supposed to be the thing that she does this all the time?
It just doesn't work. So, yeah.
Okay, so your daddy.
I'm daddy. Girls with ons.
Well, but I thought you said.
This is kind of what I want to get to, the reason why I went back. Read, answer a question, not $100. Instant text to speech, $199. This is what Myron and Walter should have done. Let the audience bring the hatred and visceral. Instead of Myron running his mouth and getting them banned off of so much stuff, the Whatever podcast is eating Fresh and Fit's lunch and dinner and breakfast. This is what. How? Are there this many lonely guys out there that's so amped up and so mad at women that they will spend $200 to try to talk bad to a woman on a chat? Boss, can I get some extra hours? Come on, I need some extra hours. I need to work on the weekend. What do you mean? Don't you have a date? I don't date. That's why I need to work on the weekend. I need to get some extra money so I can ask questions, so I can make fun of these whores. I need overtime so I can make fun of these whores. To their face. Well, not to their face, but on the live stream where a question has to be asked. I need to ask them why they're not whores for me, but they're whores for the other man. You know, the guys that actually shave or look clean. All right, let's continue.
You like to cheat
Also, I
on
do-
your partners.
I did. I was on another podcast, and this clip went viral with me saying that I love cheating. It's actually my biggest fantasy. Yes.
Explain, Eric. Can you
Yes. More of a controlled crazy. So I feel like I'm probably a 7-8.
on the
Definitely not
scale.
uncapped yet.
Okay.
What? Your podcast is akin to embracing a colostomy bag, replete with distasteful content. You're leading astray those who seek knowledge and truth in a world already clouded by deception. All right. I need you, like the guy said, watch this podcast. Not because I know they're gonna come and watch this, my video on what's going on. If you watch this podcast in earnest, go outside. Go outside. I know it's a big, bright yellow ball that's out there. It's okay. It's not gonna fall on you. It's called the sun. Go outside. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is not a normal woman by her own admission, but I can tell you this. This is not a normal woman by everybody's admissions. This is not oh my God. And I know we're not doing a video to castinate whatever podcast. That one's coming. But is this the attitude of the people like Bass that thinks that this is how a normal woman reacts? That social media is how normal women actually go about their day? Wow, this is wow. All right, let's go.
Okay.
If you start crying in front of me, I'm just gonna laugh. I really will. That's really weird for me.
Your biggest fantasy is
Not
you
even my
cheating.
biggest. It's one of my fantasies. I'm a little about someone. But if you're with someone and you have a girl, I'm gonna sit on your and be like, isn't my tighter? Isn't it better? Isn't that just hot?
Thought about dating an MMA fighter maybe.
We have a good old friend, MLD, whatever he's called, the Mr. Endure. Oh my God! Look at the picture of the dude who's look at the picture of the dude who's on the bottom. That again, I need that extra money to make fun of the horse. Maybe you guys can actually see it. I'd rather stick my junk in a bag of tacks, this crap in my shoe, then crap in my shoe, and run a marathon than listen to that again. She just has a fantasy of proving that she's better than the person. It's disgusting. The level that she will do this sense of competition that she has, but it's just really a competition. Okay. Wow. And this is by no means an excuse, but this is the example I would see is I've heard guys talking about how, or the joke is yeah, I'm screwing you better than your husband would do, or I'm screwing you better than your, dude, it's maybe that's what their problem is. The insecurity of women who've actually had partners before they have is maybe he was bigger than me. Maybe he lasts longer than me. Look, chick, if you're with me, you're going to get 3 minutes of a hot 6.5 inches. Oh, God. All right, let's go.
No, listen, because I wrestle them all the time.
You wrestle them?
I would grapple all day long. I would wear them out. Again,
talking
I'm
jujitsu or?
Oh, anything. Jujitsu's not on the ground really most of the time. I don't feel or more karate, but anything.
Hold on, let me see something. All right.
Oh, anything. Jujitsu's not on the ground really most of the time. I don't feel or more karate, but
Jonathan trying so hard to keep a straight face as she is talking. Just let out the laugh. Okay. Wow. This is weird. All right.
Anything, because they hurt me, you know, and I was like, you know what, fuck this is hot, I'm gonna cheat on you.
Yeah.
Oh, because I need the satisfaction that I fucking won.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be an asshole.
Crazy.
I'm dominant.
You're dominant?
Yes.
Like you want to what?
I'm daddy.
You're daddy.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, wait.
It just says daddy. See, it is a fantasy.
Okay. Jesus said by following him we would be Jesus said by following him we would be divided. Do you think I came this Reverend Jones, I need to work more at the church. Get a couple hours at the church. Can I work more at the church? You know, Brother Smith, what's going on? What do you need to work more? Well, I need to go and I need to make fun of some horrors on the internet. Why? Oh. And again, she's a dummy mommy. What is your issue? Like, you don't have to sleep with or be in a relationship with a dummy mommy. Why is he showing these quotes? All right, let's go.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the compromise that you make in that sexual act is hot to me. So,
Wait, sorry. You said help people cheating?
okay, so like if they have a partner,
yes,
and I'm single, like, and we have sex.
So you're the homewrecker.
No, I'm not. So for me, if you made that decision and you're in the relationship, I don't push anyone to do anything. But if you want to have sex with me and you keep pushing, that's on you. You wanted out of that relationship before.
Okay. I think that's enough context. Let's continue.
Okay, so for
okay, yeah, that's the thing. I've actually literally talked to people. I've literally talked to people, like, seriously, where both men and women, where they say they don't really want out the relationship loneliness issues, but they don't want to explain it remain sexually exclusive to their partner, so they feel that that's going to end the relationship. That's not. All right, okay, let's go.
For me, honor and virtue, I've not been shown by a man. I feel like the men I've been with don't show that at all. They don't have like a pride in who they are. They don't have a pride in what they do. I think honor truly has to do with like having pride in who you are as a person.
That would be the opposite of virtue. Pride.
Pride is in like confidence. You're as a person.
I forget how right-wing Christian some of these guys are. Oh my God, I forget that. Okay, let's go.
You're just extremely about what you do. I don't know.
But security. Gravity.
Yeah. But I feel like even so, men that I've seen and stuff, they lie. They fucking lie. And I don't feel like they ever showed their woman like how to be loyal, like set an example then. You know what I mean?
I feel like that doesn't even answer or begin to answer the question.
I feel like
no, that does answer the question. There are people, you asked what the question is, why do you let, like, he literally went into why do you let men inside of you who are you end up disliking, because there are people that lie. That's the simplest answer. It's no what ifs. It's no if this happens. You know, what if they lie? All right, let's go.
That doesn't even answer or begin to answer the questions.
Got it.
So,
but you're telling me that pride is like selfish, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Well, it's
pride is something else in my
one of the 7 deadly sins.
I think,
which is nowhere in the Bible. Like, oh God. All right. I normally just don't crap on religious people, even though I believe religion is untrue. But I'm gonna need you religious people to have pride in what you do about stuff. Seriously. Attributing, your accomplishments to some being because it was written in a book a long time ago that's what you should do. it kind of takes away from your accomplishments. It saddens me. It truly saddens me to see people who attribute their hard work, their determination, as if they're just some pen used to write the ink of their future. I'm sorry. That triggers me. But let's continue.
Trying to
the question was why.
But the question he's asking, or he's trying to get at, is he's saying, listen, if they don't have virtues, why would you do that with them anyway? And so what you said is, well, none of them have ever shown me the virtues.
That's why I've been single for 2 years now.
But that just leads back to the question of, yeah, I know that they're not showing you any virtues.
Because people want to have sex for fun. That's a thing that happens. People have sex for fun. Sex is fun. Sex is really, really fun. And if you're responsible, you can have sex for fun with very few consequences. Simple. Simple. That's really, really simple. Sex is fun. All right, let's go.
Virtues. So why are you doing this with them when they don't have any virtues?
But who am I doing it with?
Now that is an absolutely fantastic way to dodge my question, but I want to take a step back to just a wee bit earlier in the podcast when Nala was asked about her interaction with some dork. I don't know who this person is, and I'll be 100% honest with you. 3 months later, I still don't care to truly investigate. But this is important to...
It wasn't you, so you don't care. Okay, let's go.
Frame, once again, the context of this conversation and part of what made me want to ask the question to begin with. So let's take a step back and watch this interaction here.
And Nick, you got to follow.
That's a big talk.
Oh my God.
He doesn't. So that was him fucked up. That was so long ago. Listen, I
You
don't
had
condone
sex.
Tyler.
It
was the worst decision of my life.
Oh wait, you regret?
I hate him. Okay, hate's such a strong word. He's terrible. He's such an obnoxious human being. I went to go make content with him at a where were we? We were at a college, not like OF content. We made like a video for like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Most obnoxious man I've ever met in my life. Like, I'm a content creator.
Wait, she's an OF model. Come on. Oh, they baiting you. Oh my God, I didn't know she was an OF model.
Creator. I knew how things were supposed to go. And yes, I made an OnlyFans video with him. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I wish I could take it back. I wish I could just, delete him from my whole brain.
So what I want you to understand, dear viewer, right, is that my perception of women being with men they don't like does not come from some random nice guy, revenge fantasy I cooked up in me own head, or like me going on any incel forums, or like me watching 500 Days of Summer or some nonsense, right? Like, it's literally present in the podcast itself of